We're playing Nun, the Night of the Nun. And there is now a new level unlocked because I collected all the anomalies. So now the Backrooms level is unlocked. So we can go ahead and check out the new and final piece of content on the Night of the Nun Definitive Edition. So that's really cool. I hope you guys are ready. I put the volume pretty loud, so if there's a jump scare, too bad. We're playing on medium mode. Anyway, let's jump into it. Now, I don't know who the actual killer is gonna be. Let's see if there is a story behind it too. I'm gonna be quiet for a moment. Maybe there's a story. Hello, Mr. Head.
It was just a normal day like any other. Wake up at 7, shower, breakfast, get the kids ready for school. Driving to work, I had a funny feeling though. Maybe just stress? I parked and got out, and dropped as I stepped onto the pavement. I felt myself falling into a void. Where the hell am I? What is this moldy, damp smell?
Moldy, damp smell. I haven't actually showered. I'll take a shower on Monday. And remember last time I said, like, I'll take a shower on Monday? The entire chat was just full of people calling me stinky. Anyway, this guy glitched through the pavement. Fun fact, if you close your eyes and then have somebody, like, pick up your legs and then slowly, like, you know, put them down, you're gonna feel like you're going through the world. So that's, like, a guaranteed way to get into the back rooms. So it looked like we're starting in the side room here. And if the back rooms... Uh-oh. Who's the bad guy here? I mean, I could be the bad guy, but, like, who's the, like, main villain that attacks? Is it gonna be the nun, or is it gonna be, like... Because I haven't really seen any monster associated with the back rooms. I'm not really up to date in the back rooms lore. I don't know about that. Rescream should personally voice act all Puppet Combo games to add immersions to the streams. See, now you're just increasing my workload. I'm supposed to just look at it and not say a damn thing. If I could, I wouldn't say a damn thing during the entire stream. Ooh, what's that? Well, I can't read that. Let me change filters. I got in trouble again today. I figured out how to open certain locked doors with a tool I found on a paper clip. If I use the tool that looked like an L and turn the paper clip into the right direction, the lock will open. But Mother Apollina caught me and I got in big trouble. She threw the L down the sink and slapped. The rest is cut off. Oh, Jesus. I just imagined she catches somebody opening a door with L and she just slaps the knee. Because I remember, I don't know why I remember Heavy from Team Fortress 2 saying, oh, that slaps me in the knee. Interesting. I would personally piss myself playing this. You're just built different. Nope. You can just see the top part of the camera. I'm not actually built different. Oh, man. Puppet Combo is a master of horror. There's just something so terrifying about seeing a kid running around. No rhyme or reason, just running around. It was so scary I almost like turned off the game. Alright. My name is Vincent Kennedy. I'm 32 years old and I'm from Lockbrun, Ohio. If you read this, I need help. I don't know where I am, but I remember exactly how I got here. On my way home from work, I was going over my notes and walking mindlessly through the car garage when I lost my footing and fell hard. I thought maybe I'd gone over the railing and landed flat on the cement, but when I regained consciousness, I found myself in this mustard-looking hellscape, and all I have with me are my notes and a bottle of water. I'm surrounded by walls, but there seems to be more beyond them. I'm hoping this is just my brain telling me I need more sleep. Ah, yes. Nothing like a damp office space for sleep. I watched a MatPat theory video about how to escape the backrooms. So we're gonna touch the walls. That's what we do. We touch walls now. Yep, I touched all the walls in this room. As long as you touch in walls, you should be out. I have a plank. I can probably go to the second floor. There is a wire that needs to be cut. I haven't really seen a bed to hide in. Oh well. If I die, I die. Well, there is no showers in the back room, so everybody stinks. Man, so far I've seen 3 lockers. There's so many codes. I'm gonna have to remember so many codes. I'm probably gonna have to bring a pen and paper. Oh my god, 4 lockers. Oh my god. Turns out all the lockers have the same code. And it's just 1, 2, 3, 4. This will be the perfect map for wall hacking. Oh my god, Teddy phobia. Already thinking about hacking. That's all you think about, huh? At least you don't need a damn lighter 24/7 here. See? You think that's a plus. That's actually a minus. I like the lighter. I like just going around with a lighter in my hand. Otherwise, I have no reason to go around with a lighter. The lighter was like my most favorite thing about the game. And now it's gone. You see? I'm not sure what exactly I should be doing. Have I been here? No. The door is closed. Another paperclip. Unbelievable. I believe the L-shaped key is in the toilet upstairs. Maybe. Actually, no, it isn't. If it was, then there would be like pipe work coming out of the wall. So there is 1 locked door. Oh my god, a 5th locker. Who's gonna write all these codes down? Me? Are you insane? I think I'm going to die here. I've walked for what feels like hours and everything looks the same. My thoughts are becoming less clear, and the more I listen to the buzz of the fluorescent lights, the more I inhale the moisture from the rotten carpeting, and the more I travel through this labyrinth of yellow. I don't know where I'm supposed to go from here, and I don't know how long I'll be able to explore this place without eating. I don't want to have to think about it. I just want a sign from God. But is he even watching? I'm sure he is, and he's probably having fun. How many lockers are there? 5? 6? Gun. There is 2. Revolver 2 out of 3. It doesn't say how much ammo I have. I'm gonna assume 4, because the rest of them had 4. Another note. 4. A 4-year-old kid saw 19 codes, and he was like, what the heck? Am I supposed to remember all that? What do you look like? And then a 22-year-old just saw 1 code, and he was like, must be my lucky day. And then somebody who couldn't think, zero brain, was 3 times more likely to have a birthday. It's a note of code. Some numbers are faded to read. The bottom half are torn. Wait, is the paper ripped? Gabe, thank you so much for the 25 months of being a member. Wish you have a wonderful time, Risk. I'm so happy to be here and not miss a stream this week. I'm so grateful you are uploading on the second channel. I'm glad you're here too, Gabe. And thank you. You're essentially an advertisement for my second channel. Thank you. Huh? There is a handle, and the top of the handle there is a lock. Huh? Okay. I see how it is. Alright. Well, there were 3 codes, and there were like, what, 5 lockers? The heck am I supposed to do about that? Well, for a 4-year-old kid saw 19 codes, and he was like, what the heck? And he got so mad, so he tried all the codes at random. Well, that didn't work. What more? There was a guy with 0 brains, and he was 3 times more likely to have a birthday. Never mind, he never had a birthday. Would you believe it? A 22-year-old saw 1 code and he was like, hell yeah, that's my lucky day. See, this is the problem with 5 lockers. I got the wrong one. Hello, Wired Sound. Damn, these stories, they're gonna be the end of me. How am I gonna keep remembering them? How? Maybe I'll write the code down. Wait a second. I smell a locker. Alright. Let me bring the notes. A 4-year-old saw 19 codes and he was like, what the heck, dude? What the actual heck? Okay, he didn't say that. Somebody with no brain was 3 times more likely to have a birthday. My birthday is on the 8th. That's why 8 is the birthday. I hope you guys don't think I'm just pulling numbers out of my ass. Never mind. He never had a birthday. Am I in the number? Yeah, I was on the number 0. Right, let's just try it again, just to make sure I haven't made a blunder. And now, a 22-year-old saw 1 code, and he was like, hell yeah. That's the stuff. Now, why did he get so much satisfaction from a single code? Nobody knows, but all I know is that it wasn't the code for this locker. Hey, here's the pipework that I've been talking about. If I ever come across some... the Backrooms is a mischievous place. If I ever come across some drain, I'll clean it. Anyway. A 4-year-old, 19 codes. What the fuck? Somebody who couldn't use their goddamn brain was more likely to have a birthday. Hey! Happy birthday! The heck is that? A mannequin? A mannequin foot. How did they know? How did they know that's what I wanted? Listen, guys, we're gonna have to get rid of this plank. I just need space. That's all. Uh-oh. Trouble. Where am I gonna hide? Well, whatever the case is, I have foot now. Can I pick up the lock? It's open, yeah. Oh my god, what? I saw a little bit of like something. Okay, I know it's not the time, but a 4-year-old saw 19 codes. And he was like, no way, dude. No way. Okay. The guy with a birthday had a birthday, so we don't need to deal with that. Somebody who couldn't... No. That's the guy with the birthday. A 22-year-old... Damn it. I skipped the number 2. Was like... 22-year-old saw a single code and he was like, hell yeah. That's the stuff. The goddamn chat is full of stories. I'll have to keep track of the lockers I've tried. Shh. A 4-year-old. 19 codes. Wait, did I put 19 wrong? Didn't I put 9-1? I'll go back downstairs. I feel like I put the wrong code. For whatever reason, my brain thinks that I put 9-1. Anyway. A 22-year-old... One code and he was like, hell yeah. That's the stuff. Why do I have a foot? What? It looked like the model of the drill. Is there a hiding spot? Gabe, thank you so much for gifting 5 memberships. You're crazy, Gabe. Oh my god. Everybody who was gifted, give a big thank you to Gabe Blue. Thank you. And welcome to the membership. There is some membership exclusive content, so you can go ahead and check it out. You have access to it now, thanks to Gabe. Locked. Maybe I can pick the door. There is so many crows in chat. What have you done, Gabe? Listen, I don't care if she has a model or not. Next time I see somebody, I'm shooting. I'm in danger mode, so that's why. I remember seeing bandages. We'll have to go get the bandages. It should be our top priority right now. There's no other way around it. I remember I was going downstairs and I was interrupted. So we'll go downstairs again when we get the chance. If my calculations are correct, we should actually go up one more floor. I sound so smart. How do I sound so smart if my calculations are correct? What calculations have I made? I'll tell you, it was some subconscious. There you go. No more danger zone. All right. We'll go downstairs in just a second. You can see the foot in the background. Stinky. 4 years old. 19. What the heck? How am I supposed to remember that? And he didn't remember that. 22-year-old saw a single code and it was like, yeah, that's the stuff. Really? The hand? Is that... Really? Well, anyway, we have a single code left. So that should narrow down possibilities. Human barbecue, right here. Now the big brain time. The big brain time is actually gonna be remembering which lockers I've tried already. This one is just in the hallway, so I'm gonna try it. 4 years old. Saw 19 codes. What is that? An arm. Okay. Hello, Marius. Surprised to see me? I tried to pull out the gun. I ended up pulling up the hand again. I'm glad you get the gun so early on, because there is no hiding spots. So really, it just comes down to not running into the killer. Oh yeah, that's where we started. Whoops. Well, at least that didn't glitch through the world. We're gonna go to the other side of the Backrooms. So I'm gonna take the plank with me, because the other side of the Backrooms has a hole which you can fall further in. Would you believe it? I don't remember. Have I ever tried? I know we already used the code, but have I ever tried the code here? I don't think I have. I almost shut the door. I did click. It just didn't register in time. I didn't pull up the gun fast enough. Good. Wait, this door was open though. Huh? Can you shoot the lock? I don't think this game has that kind of sophisticated puzzles. And also think about it. If the ammo is limited, and I do use it, how do I open the lock? Damn, I think that's a wall. Something weird about this wall. I can't put my hand on it. I'm glad I'm recording, by the way. For a moment I thought I'm not recording. I have a plank and I have a gun. If I can come across... Hold on a moment. Is the clock operational? No. It's missing a gear. I thought maybe the game is trying to pull a 180 on me. A 360, if you will. So I think the doors are locked from the other side. Simply because we already opened a single door from the other side. Oh, wait. Pick the lock. Okay, I need an L key. AKA hex key. Is this a fan game for Non-Massacre? No, it's actually the definitive edition of Non-Massacre. It was also worked by Akira Games and Lum. Lum is a developer who also creates games, and he also created games under Torture Star, which is the publisher and Puppet Combo. I don't want to have to think about it. I just want to... Have I read this? I know the thing is open. Yeah, yeah, okay. That's the sign from God 1. This game is none of your business. Teddyphobia, out of all the jokes you've ever told, I think this one is the funniest. Actually, congratulations. You get a thumbs up for me the moment my hands are unoccupied. I'm picking the corner with the gun. Well, I shot her and I still got hurt. Would you believe it? So what items did I get? I haven't even came across the scale, so collecting body parts and figuring out the codes have not really been beneficial at the moment. So, I am on warning sign, so I should be good. Yeah. So I think for now, the goal would be to actually open up the stairs for each floor. Simply because making more pathways is just gonna make the map safer for me. I'm gonna be able to take less damage since this map does not have any hiding spots, so you're always gonna be running away. That's the only option. If you accidentally run into the killer, whatever it is, run away. That's the single option. The clippers are behind this door. This is where the clippers would be. Because I just know the backrooms like the back of my hand. You know, it's similar to how a church would be built. A church with like a school and puzzles and all that. You shot confetti at her. Yeah, I don't understand why she's so mad. She's so mad all the time. Alice, thank you so much for becoming a Credit Time member. Hell yeah. Thank you very much. So the reward for Credit Time memberships is I physically write down your name on a drawing tablet. Yours, I have a feeling like yours might be the easiest. No, I don't know why. I just have a feeling, Mr. LS. Though you can ask me to, if you want, I can write a custom name if you want. It doesn't have to be LS. It could be like the actual initials if you want. Just letting you know. Because I have actually animated long names. You know what? Let's hide for a moment. This is like the best we're gonna get in terms of hiding. I love how there is like a camera tracking feature every time I kind of lean. You see, like the character kind of moves a little bit. That's really cool. I'm a little lost right now. Like we're looking for a trigger to like start everything. And I haven't found that trigger. Probably mostly attributed to the fact everything kind of looks the same even though the structure is similar. So perhaps I need to check more things here. Okay. Is there a note I'm missing? No, you know what? It's not even a note I'm missing. I think I'm missing a hammer. So let's work our way up. Let's do it like systematically. Because I don't see any other way we're actually going to get progression done. So we already know that like the pipe is on the second floor. So the third floor would have the key. The hex key. Is there anything behind the door? No. Anything strange about the walls? Damn, that's a damp spot. Stinky. Okay, listen. I think that was my last shot. So this is God, is he watching? Depending on which... Really? Teddyphobia? Really? You're gonna do it now? You're gonna try and spook me? Oh my god, there was a note here with the code, so I didn't check everything else. That's my bad. That's totally my bad. I think we're out of bullets. I'm gonna keep it with me just in case it still has one more. Depending on the mode you choose, it actually determines how much ammo you have. At least that's what the description of the other mode said. So now we're gonna go to the toilet. And since I did open the other stairs, we should be safe. Oh, I was wrong. We actually need one floor higher. Ellis, thank you so much for upgrading your membership. I'm not sure if upgrading a membership like shows up on the stream highlighter thing. I hope it does. So thank you very much. Now I have to animate your name, so that's a lot of work. That's so much work. I can't believe you've done this. Thank you, Alice. Thank you very much. I appreciate you taking a risk. So is this the floor that shit. Well, they haven't really seen me, so I'm gonna hide. I don't want to use the stairs because I'm gonna get disoriented. Though I am risking taking damage. Remember about the camera tracking I told you? You know what? I'm gonna highlight it for you. There you go. Technically, it's 2 credit times, so there you go. Thank you, LS. So many crows in the room, yeah. I think we actually like broke record numbers for like memberships on the channel, which really help keep the channel going. So thank you guys very much. Thank you seriously very, very much. And also you guys been killing it with like watching the second channel. Which you know what, now would be a good time to link the second channel in chat. In case you want to actually check it out, since I'm already talking about it. The content I'm playing right now will be uploaded to the second channel in higher quality. Anyway, there you go. Who left the window open for these crows? And remember, there is a joke about a guy going to the circus and he wants to join, and then he says, sorry, we don't accept people like you. We don't accept bird people like you. And he's like, okay. And he flies out the window, and that's the joke. And it's supposed to be hilarious. Trust me, bro. It's hilarious. Have a bot that spams it. I feel like there is something special about me spamming it. So I'm gonna keep... bird racist. I'm gonna keep spamming it myself. Alright. This is difficult. I have 3 paper clips, so I might need more. Yeah, I think I might need more paper clips. You know, I think I'll go look for other paper clips. The gun is empty. I'm gonna leave it here. Maybe I should keep the gun. Maybe she will actually like... I pull out the gun and she actually thinks I have ammo. Who am I kidding? I can't even see them, so I don't know what their facial expression is. Is that a note? Yeah, it's a note, but who's gonna read it? I threw her up all that time and energy. Wait, you threw her up? Like that? Sorry. I threw her up. All that time and energy wasted. Now what am I going to do? My shirt was soaking wet with stomach acids and... Oh, he really did throw her up. I thought I'm just having a moment because I don't speak English natively. My bad. My shirt was soaking wet with stomach acids and partially digested human flesh, so I decided to tear it up and leave a trail for myself, like breadcrumbs. That way I wouldn't get lost again. I was down to the few remaining pieces when I saw it. We have to go. School is starting. Standing at the end of the hallway, staring back at me, it charged at me swiftly. I moved back behind the corner and swiftly towards the other end of the wall where I could be hidden. I watched in shock as it flew past me in the opposite direction. I'll make another round. Don't worry about it. I'm in danger zone, so I don't mind doing that. I'm gonna change the filter back when I finish reading the note. I got a rock. Flew past me in the opposite direction. I'm so effing terrified out of my mind here. It's been days now. Isn't anyone looking for me? If I'm supposed to die, page was torn. So the page wasn't ripped. It was torn. Okay. Vandalism. I woke up today and I decided anarchy. A 7-year-old saw himself 3 times. After seeing himself 3 times, he was like, damn, I look kind of young. Like 20 years kind of young, you know? You know what I'm saying? A 4-year-old said, actually, Grandpa, you look like an 85-year-old man. It's a note of codes. Some numbers are too faded to read. The upper half is torn apart. All right. So this is what I call a strategy because it actually puts me back where all the lockers are. So that's exactly what I wanted. Just so you know, this was intentional. I died intentionally. Just so you know. Locker number 1 was actually downstairs. So something that worries me about this killer specifically is that they actually managed to get a hit in every time I run away. Anyway, a 70-year-old man saw himself 3 times. He saw himself 3 times. Okay. After seeing himself 3 times, he was like, damn, I look kind of young, like 20 years old, you know? And a 4-year-old told him, actually, you look like an 85-year-old man. Damn, the kid roasted him. He actually cried. He cried that day. These risk stories are getting darker than Fear and Hunger lore. What are you talking about? He's just roasting his grandpa. There you go. I'm gonna leave the hand here. Alright, 2 other stories to go. I really like the part of like him just looking in the mirror and being like, damn, yeah, I look pretty young. I would pass. So, a 70-year-old man Saw himself 7 times. 3 times. He saw a hand 3 times. Listen, my inventory is packed, so I better get rid of something. By the way, I hear whispering that doesn't go away. That's from the game, right? Right, guys? Alright. The final locker... Well, it's not this one. There was a locker in the healing room. Yeah, there was a locker in the healing room, so that would be the 3rd floor. Yeah, it's from the game. Thank you, Moomin, for confirming that I'm not spooky crazy. Spooky crazy. Oh, I already opened it. Okay, let's check the rest of the floor before we move on. I need a hammer. Nope, nothing here. I don't think there is another floor, so I think I missed one at the 1st floor. We'll go to the 1st floor. Oh, Jesus, what did I see? Is that meat? Spooky, crazy skeletons. Yeah, that's what I thought. Damn, who flipped all these toilets? Somebody's mad. I wish I could see through the hole and see another code. That would be a cool way to figure out a code. Is closing the door actually gonna help? Somehow? Alright, the 70-year-old man looked at himself 3 times. And he was like, you know what? You know what? I look kind of young, like 20 years kind of young. What I get? Or does it say what did I get? Mannequin organ. Organ. Okay. Just an organ. I need a hand. I have 2. Mr. Kratos. Let me go back to my treasure trove, aka my human meat collection. I don't think I've ever collected all the meat before seeing the scale. So the only other way... Our only lead is the school itself, so that's where we're headed. Considering I haven't seen the killer in a while, I think that's where the killer resides as well. They're camping. They're watching the stream and camping. Though I wonder why the monster is invisible. Risk is a cannibal. See? Look what you made me do. Okay, the gun is empty. This is why I get stream sniped. Because you keep just blasting blasphemy. I need a rock. Well, we don't have to look for codes anymore. That's the bright side. Haha. You can carry any more items. You can't tell me what to do. Okay. I'm leaving the L key. So the candle is the end game, I think. Rock. There is the rock. Just kind of looking into the tables. Like there is compartments in each table. So I'm kind of checking them all out. Oh, there's the scale! Vandalism. There it is! I mean, it doesn't mean I'm gonna stop vandalizing, though. This door is locked. You see that? Oh. No, my rock! There it is. Oh, I do need a lighter, though. I still need the lighter item. Because I have to make light. Wouldn't you know it? Okay, I thought I died for a moment. Is this a bad idea? Because we did hear... Hammer! There it is! A rock, yeah. Right away, let me pick it up. There is still one row of lockers and a... Can't I just smash the glass with a hammer? I don't think there is any more doors that need smashing. I'm gonna take the rock anyway, though. Oh, there she is. Not really hiding behind anything. You can use the rock to distract her, by the way. So on the first floor, there is a boarded room. That's where we're headed. But on which floor did our little killer drop off to? She's probably watching the stream. She knows. Did I say the first floor? Huh. Silly me. I meant the second floor. Of course. I pretended to be confused so she can't stream snipe me. You know? I'm full of surprises. She's now like rushing here. I can get rid of this. Oh, another body part? I thought I had all of them. Well, now I have to open a moving company for meat. Hello, Blackie. Foxless. That's the first time I hear it. Anyway, is there an item I don't need? I seen all your comments on my Five Nights at Freddy videos. You're on a binge watching spree, let me tell you. You're a little nostalgic. Anyway, we have to do 2 more deliveries of meat. Did I pass by the room? There it is. I think I just took the wrong route. So after that, we go to the clock. And we open probably a door to the basement. Oh, it's probably gonna be reverse. Yeah, it's probably gonna be reverse. We can't go to the basement. Or the first floor. We'll actually have ground floor, not first floor. We'll actually have to use this set of stairs and go all the way down. That's where the strange wall is. Shit. It's okay, I'll take a different route. I just can't afford to run into them. Camping? Okay, you guys watch one side. Good job. Don't camp. Oh. It's the holy meat. Because it's so goddamn shiny. You know what? I'll take the arm. Wrong floor. Man, I just wanted the arm. I almost died for the arm. Wrong kid! Stops and looks at me. Great job. I wanted to save the organ for last. For no particular reason. I nearly failed you guys. You saw her upstairs. Like through the floor? This is our last run, so I keep getting stuck. That's a heavy organ. That would be a good time to figure out where the clock at. I think the clock is on the 3rd floor, but don't quote me on that. Yep, that's a cog. We're gonna get out of here now. I'm glad nothing of the metal springs jumped into my eye and caused permanent damage. That would be suck. That would be very suck. Backrooms question mark? Yes. I did say I thought I saw it on the 3rd floor, so I'll go. Who knew the Backrooms looked a lot like Puppet Combo's Nun Massacre game, huh? Who would have thought? Not me. Nothing behind here. Welp. I'll take a shortcut. I made a little bit of sound. Damn it. Sorry, I'm not speaking. I'm just really focused. I don't want to make a blunder. Where did the clock at? It's literally the last room that I checked. There you go. Shouldn't it be the next installment of Gear of War? Damn, now I really want to play Gears of War. No, it's just a cog. No war here. Yeah, I got the plank with me. I did not make a blunder. I need rubbing alcohol, huh? There we go. I got a paperclip. There might be more rooms. Who knew the Backrooms had a graveyard, huh? Not me. That was a red light. I need a... Do I need a rock or is there a lock? Nope, I need a rock. No rocks here. I see a shining. Oh, I got wire clippers. Nice. Really, I gotta go all the way back? Rock? Seriously, we're doing this. They actually want me to go all the way back to school. Okay. I'm gonna leave the plank here. I don't... I'll take it with me. First things first. Let's use the clippers. I'll pick up the L key with me as well, just in case there is another door that requires picklocking. So there's a rock. The L key was dropped further down, I think. There it is, right on the floor. Got it. Alright, now we have to go all the way down. We haven't actually seen a vent that requires to cut the exhaust fan power, but we did it anyway. So that's off the list. I'm gonna use this route. I think it might be safer for now. Plank is a member of society and you will show him respect. Damn. I feel like you're only saying that because you're a teddy bear. Not trying to be disrespectful or anything, but... and then immediately after proceeds to be disrespectful. Hello, Alicia. Nothing like a sturdy plank to the skull. Yeah. Too bad I can't really see the skull I'm breaking, huh? That's a pretty big exhaust fan. Alright. Oh, there she is! I gotta hide for a moment. I'll hide here. So I decided to run away very quickly because if she came after me while I went through the exhaust fan, she would like slap me in the... Like I would die. She would slap me to death. Is she gone? Plank and a key. This door is slightly open. There is nothing in it though. What? Thank God I took the plank. A rock. Oh, I found the second candle, but... Shit. I'm gonna charge at her. This is like one of these tests where to see how fast you can react. Anyway. So here's our problem. We have to go back to school, but the exhaust fan is turned on. So we have to find a different way back. I don't have the clippers with me, so cutting off the power is just not an option. Whoops. Well, Let's get rid of this plank. I got tired of carrying it all around. This floor. There we go. Can I leave? Curiosity. I need a key, so I can't pick lock it. Okay. No, the plank. I just multiplied it. Don't worry about it. Now it's not plank, it's planks. Okay, let's examine the first floor before we march onward. So I'm hoping to find some rubbing alcohol and a lighter while I'm here. Okay, I'm gonna read, but I'm gonna close this door. When I woke up today, I heard something breathing. I was frozen, either in shock or because my body was finally shutting down. All I could do was listen and look around. I didn't see anyone, but the sound was there for mere seconds before it lingered away. If it was another human being, I didn't get to see them. But what good would communication have been anyway? If they're near me, then they wouldn't have found the exit. I shouldn't trust anyone I cross paths with. I can only pray they aren't as hungry as I am. An interesting read. Well, there is nothing else in this room, so... I'm gonna leave like one thing open so I know I've been here. Did I empty out the floor? Nope, there is a single door. Okay. I declare this floor empty. Did I check the side room in the toilet though? It's empty. And I did. Alright. So out of curiosity, would the game just literally end if I cross without the plank? Because what if I didn't take the plank and the exhaust turned back on? A rock? This room is a dead end too. Hello, Josh. I gotta stay close to the door. Oh, I thought I saw her. The screen glitched in a particular way. I thought she was right there. The only way to get out is to escape before she hits me. Is she behind? If I can find more bandages, that would be great. Rubbing alcohol. I'll get rid of the rock then. A lighter. There we go. That's all we need. Should I carry the radar with me? Shit. Okay, how do I get back? The thing is turned on. Yeah, it feels like the enemy is just too fast. They can never like escape before they get like 1 or 2 hits in. Again, we were just straight... I was going as fast as I could, and I still got a hit there. And it's a bit difficult to react because she's invisible. Well, what the heck am I supposed to do? I'll take the different route, I guess. Well, I have the items I need, actually. Oh, but that's back at the basement. Okay, then I'm gonna get rid of the candle. When did I find the second candle? No, I need to be in there, though! I was actually better off not using it. I didn't know that's what it's gonna do. We really have to figure out a way back. I think I know a way back, but let's pray it's not on the way of death. What's actually on the other floors? Can I unlock the doors? Nope. Seven offers of human flesh. I already did that though. I got a key. Where was the door that was locked? I don't remember. I'm sorry for what I did. I didn't want to hurt her, but what choice did I have? I was so goddamn hungry. Besides, she might have done something to hurt me instead, and I refuse to die here. I must put myself first. I don't care what it takes. Chill out, man. There's nothing anywhere. Gate. I can't pick it up. Am I stuck? Do I need to glitch again through the floor or something? I didn't come across a screwdriver. Well, I could unlock the door from the other side though. But how am I gonna get past the exhaust fan? Come on. Do I need to glitch my way all the way back? Because there is no other way back. What about the beginning? Did the beginning had a door that required a key? Yeah, I think it did. There you go. That's the door I've been thinking of. Oh, I did it!
Then I was back at my car. Hours had passed since I'd been gone, or so I thought. I looked at my watch. 8:55. It had only been seconds. I stayed quiet the rest of the day, unsure if it was a dream. Was I crazy? It seems impossible to explain to anyone. It doesn't make sense, so I didn't try. I kept it to myself. But I've never used that parking spot again.
Damn. What did you learn? You need a good night's sleep.